math practice with Mrs. Smith.
And science too!
And today, we're focusing on ecosystems. What is an ecosystem? Ecosystems are formed when all the living, sometimes called biotic, and non-living elements, called abiotic, and a certain area work together to form a sort of bubble of life. Some of the living organisms you may find in an ecosystem are things like trees, flowers, birds, and even bugs. Can you think of some other living organisms that you might find in an ecosystem? Yep, there can be a lot of living things in an ecosystem, including animals. Some non-living or abiotic factors in an ecosystem would be things like sunlight, air, water, rocks, soil. Can you think of some other non-living parts of an ecosystem? These living and non-living parts work together and depend on each other. Just like this living flower depends on the non-living soil to grow. It even depends on the sun, another non-living part, for energy. And wait, there's more. It also depends on the rain. It relies on other living organisms too, like bees and pollinators. Each living organism relies on other living organisms and on non-living parts for energy, growth, and survival. When these living and non-living things share a certain area, they make up an ecosystem. For example, those living and non-living factors that live in the forest would make up a forest ecosystem. Those would be things like trees, rocks, water, grasses, squirrels, butterflies, foxes, and all the other living and non-living things that are located in that area and make up the forest. A different type of forest and a different location could be a tropical rainforest. That forest ecosystem, you might find parrots, lizards, monkeys, insects, different trees, orchids, and other flowers, and all of the different living and non-living things that belong there and work together. There are lots of different ecosystems, each with their own sets of living and non-living things that are found there. Here are just a few. There are desert ecosystems, and woodland ecosystems, and even river ecosystems, all with different living and non-living elements. Ecosystems can be super large, like an ocean, or a whole entire continent, or even really small, like in your backyard. Even a puddle has an ecosystem. But every ecosystem is made up of a combination of living and non-living things working together in a cycle of life. Maybe the next time you go outside, you can explore your ecosystem and see what kind of living and non-living things you can find. Have fun! I'll see you later.